All right, this is Professor Denholtz. I'm going to be discussing problem 2 of lab 3, and we can see it here. This is what it is. And as usual, when we start, we're going to open up our template. So that way we have all of our layers built in beforehand. And I'm going to save this as Professor Denholtz Lab 3 Problem 2. All right, so when it comes to this drawing, this is the first time in the class where the way you see the drawing is not the way that you should draw it. So this is an isometric view. So we can see each of the sides equally. We can tell that there's height, width, and depth from this single image. Whereas if we were to look at this mug, we know that this is the top and we know that this is the front. And so each one of these, there's a face that we're looking at exclusively. But here we could see a little bit of the front, a little bit of the top, and a little bit of the side. And so we have to take this drawing where we could see all the sides and convert it to an orthographic view where there's a top, a front, and a side. So it would look something like this, where we have multiple views of this single object. So that's the first thing. The first thing is that we are not drawing it the way we see it. And if you do that, it will hurt your grade because you won't be drawing the right thing. So you have to make sure that in this case, you are drawing the orthographic view. And so so if you see the front face, I would make this the front face. It has almost a tuning fork like shape. That's probably the way I'd describe it. Whereas if we're looking down here, we would see this circle, we would see this circle, we would see the curve of this side. But when we're looking at the front view, we would just see a straight line where there's a curve over here. And so we would see straight edges on the front view, but we would see this curve if we're looking at it from the top. Now, if you're looking at it from the side view, you can either be looking over here at the object, or you could be looking over here at the object. And you have to choose if you want to be doing the right or the left side view. Now, additionally, the other key thing about this part is this is the first time that I am not going to draw the complete drawing in the video. For all the other videos, I drew the complete part, but in this drawing, I'm going to draw the exterior shapes. So I'm going to help you understand how to draw and get these shapes as orthographics, but I am not going to include information on all of the solid lines, hidden lines, and center lines. So it is going to be up to you to complete the drawing, which I am going to start. So right now, let's begin with the front view. So I'm gonna start with the front view. So I'm gonna choose one of these corners, and I might have to do a little bit of math, and to figure out exactly what some of these lengths are, and but we should be able to figure out everything from drawing just the front view. And then once I have that, I'll put in fold lines. We'll be able to do some of the other stuff. So for starters, I'm on my solid line. I'm going to put on ortho mode and dynamic input so I can draw a bunch of these pretty quickly. And you know what? I am actually going to, which side should I start on? You know what? I'm actually more inclined to start at a corner that's around here. So right where the rounded edge starts, Maybe down here would actually be the easiest because there's a bunch of drawings here. All right, you know what? I'm gonna pull up a calculator off screen. So let's just take the video as we have it now, and we'll make this the first part.